What's up, guys? My name is Gunnar Miller, and this is the People's Card Collector. So this is going to be episode 5, I believe, of the People's Card Collector. And what we're going to be going through today on this Monday, the last Monday and the last day of February, we're going to be going through all of these eBay cards that we have purchased over the past few weeks. It all came into the mail today. And for some reason, I feel like it seems like the USPS just runs really well on Mondays when it comes to these cards. So let's go ahead and start knocking some of these out. Now, all these, again, have been purchased, but I'm going to be as shocked as you guys as we open them. So let's see. All right, so we got from the Bills, punter, Greg Carter. Now, a lot of you are probably looking at this card and you go, who is a Greg Carter, right? And I can promise you that not many people are going to know him, but this is a guy that was drafted to the Bills. If you look on the back of this, I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see it. It says the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga on there. So I'm in the process of putting together a Chattanooga sports card collection. And I can't wait to get it done and show you guys. I'm gonna put it in my office. And it's going to be every player that I can get a card of that was drafted in NBA or the NFL. And maybe some other things that I can find, like if there was a really good Chattanooga person that was a wrestler, a really good Chattanooga person that was baseball or whatever it might be. But I'm really just looking at the Mocs, So here we go. This one, we've got Mike Hogan from the Eagles, also Tennessee, Chattanooga, acquired via the draft. So there you go. There's another one that most people probably don't know. But I found it's awesome that you can find these things on eBay. Like these two cards that, the average person wouldn't even know what to do with these cards. And I'm able to put together a Chattanooga collection. So that's pretty special to me. I wish I would have been doing this when I was in college as well, to be honest with you. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the next one. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying, well, why do you spend all this money on cards? It's not a lot of money to spend on cards. Say you buy a pack of cards or a hobby box of cards, that could run you upwards of a couple $100. And just a normal pack of stuff could run you, $50, $60. And you might not get anything in there. Nothing that makes any sense for your personal collection, nothing that makes any sense to sell. It's just fun to rip the boxes, right? And I definitely think that's fun. But here we go. Now, if you're a Chattanooga basketball fan, this right here is a pretty sweet card. This is a 97 Johnny Taylor basketball card signed in his Chattanooga uniform. That's sweet right there. That should be from the year they went to the Sweet 16. So that's a very special card. One of the best players to ever lace up the old basketball boots. You guys can probably hear Marcus back there. He's in the bath. So figure we'd knock out one of these videos. Let's see what else we got. What are some of you guys' collections out there? What do you like to collect that might be pretty cheap that most people might not know about? All right, let's see what else we got in here. Anything cool? Let's see. And my phone's about to die too, so I'm trying to hurry this video up and get it out pretty quick. But all right, let's see here. We got a Bill Butler, Minnesota Vikings halfback, Chattanooga, not even Tennessee Chat at this time. This is just Chattanooga. And this card, I don't even got a year on this card. 1965, Bill Butler. That's awesome. Pretty sweet, man. The oldest Chattanooga card I got, and I'll end up putting together a whole video of like the collection itself that I'm going to end up shadow boxing and putting on the wall in my office. But before I do that, I'll actually go through and break down who each person was, a little bit about them. That way I know for myself when people come into the office, and I can have some talking pieces, right? So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Morris Stroud. It's an authentic autograph. He's a tight end for the Chiefs. Now, a lot of people are going to say, why'd you get a Morris Stroud card? You know, obviously it wasn't expensive, and nobody probably knows who this guy is. Morris Stroud was 6'10", and he played tight end. He's from Griffin, Georgia, went to Clark College, but at that time, he was the tallest player in the NFL. And even at this time, at 6'10", he would still be the tallest player in the NFL. So I just thought that was a pretty cool card to have a card of the tallest player to play in the NFL. Now, there was a couple more guys that were 6'10", but I thought that was the coolest card to get out of the bunch. So that's the reason why I grabbed it. And it was PSA authentic auto, so the card is rough, but the autograph is real. So that's pretty sweet. So Marcus Stroud, tallest baller out there. What is this? All right, now these are some old cards. These are baseball, these are fun. So this is I believe this is like a 1911 card. I'm pretty sure it's old. But the guy is Miller J. Huggins. Now, the reason why I got this super old card is because I wanted to get the oldest card I could find with my first, middle, and last name so that I could put the cards up beside each other and create a nameplate of Gunnar Lee Miller with super old cards. So that's the reason I grabbed this. And this is a PSA 1.5, but it's also 100 years old. So that's my oldest card to date. Now, I ordered a couple more of those type cards. I don't think they came in the mail because none of the other packages are big enough for that, but let's see here. This card, all right, so this was the card that was purchased, and it's Rush Shoney. I probably just butchered that name, but this is another Tennessee Chattanooga, 6'10", 211 pounds. This is from the year 1983, I believe. I'm sorry, 1992. 1992. Pretty cool, man. I didn't even know who this guy was. And then they gave a couple free cards in here. It looks like a Christian Leitner when he was with the Timberwolves, and then a Kevin Mitchell with the Giants. So I think we got one more here. So let's see what's in this one. Now, you guys let me know if I'm missing any players from Chattanooga that maybe I should grab or whatever it might be. Would love to hear some of your feedback on this collection. And let's see who we got here. This is Travis Mcneil, also Tennessee Chattanooga. This is 1989 tight end Travis Mcneil. Another Chattanooga card right there. It's just, listen, man, I get caught up on things, and I think that certain things are really cool, and I'm fascinated by history and fascinated by the Chattanooga heritage. And I'm also doing the same thing right now with the Samoan heritage for, I say Tia, but mainly for Marcus, because he's very interested in that. But trying to get as many high-level cards as I can from people with Samoan heritage. That way I can put together a shadow box for him, and one day he'll be able to see all these other Samoans, full-blooded Samoans, half Samoans, white and Samoan, black and Samoan, whatever it might be. He'll be able to see these guys and know that they did it, it's possible, and I can see myself in them, and I can do it as well. So I think it'd just be really cool to have this type stuff laying around. Yeah, so the Chattanooga collection right here is, again, Greg Carter right there. And then you got Mike Hogan right there. And then you got Johnny Taylor, the man when it comes to basketball right there. Bill Butler right there. Rushon right there. And Travis Mcneil right there. And then the oldest card that I own, period, so far. There's going to be a couple more of these coming through. I got 2 more of these older cards coming through. But Miller, Huggins right there. I'm assuming this is probably from 1911. So this card is over 100 years old. And then the tallest guy to play the game of football right there. All right, well, that's all I got. Thank you guys for jumping onto this one more time and checking it out. If there's any cards that I should be looking at, holler at me. I'll be at the Nashville Sports Card Show on March 12th, and I'll be at the Chattanooga